Halloween, celebrated on October 31st, has a rich history that spans thousands of years, blending ancient traditions, religious rituals, and modern customs. Here is an overview of the history of Halloween celebrations. Ancient origins, Celtic festival of Samhain. Halloween's origins trace back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, pronounced Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. The Celts, who lived in what is now Ireland, the United Kingdom, and northern France, celebrated Samhain on October 31st. They believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead became blurred, and the spirits of the dead returned to earth. To ward off these spirits, people would light bonfires and wear costumes made of animal heads and skins. Roman-influenced Roman festivals. After the Romans conquered the Celtic territories, they combined Samhain with two of their own festivals, Feralia, a day in late October to honor the dead, and a day to honor Pomona, the Roman goddess of fruit and trees. The symbol of Pomona is the apple, which might explain the tradition of bobbing for apples on Halloween. Christian adaptation, All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as All Saints' Day, a time to honor all saints and martyrs. The day before it, October 31st, became known as All Hallows Eve, and eventually, Halloween. Later in the 9th century, the Church made November 2nd All Souls' Day, a day to honor the dead. These celebrations were similar to Samhain, involving bonfires, parades, and dressing up in costumes as saints, angels, and devils, medieval and Renaissance traditions. Mumming and souling. During the medieval period, the practice of mumming and souling became popular. Mumming involved people dressing in costumes and going door to door, performing songs and short plays in exchange for food or drink. Souling was a Christian practice where poor people would visit houses and offer prayers for the dead in exchange for soul cakes, a type of pastry. Halloween in America colonial and 19th century America. Halloween was not widely celebrated in early colonial America due to the rigid Protestant belief systems. However, it began to gain traction in the mid-19th century with the arrival of Irish and Scottish immigrants who brought their Halloween traditions with them. By the late 19th century, Halloween became more community-centered with neighborhood parties, and the focus shifted towards festive gatherings, games, and seasonal foods. Modern celebrations. Early 20th century. In the early 20th century, Halloween evolved into a holiday centered on community and neighborly get-togethers. The tradition of trick-or-treating became popular in the 1930s and 1940s. Children would dress in costumes and go door to door to receive treats from their neighbors. The commercialization of Halloween began in earnest with the production of costumes, decorations, and candy. Contemporary Halloween. Today, Halloween is celebrated with a variety of activities, including costume parties, pumpkin carving, haunted houses, and trick-or-treating. It is one of the most commercially successful holidays in the United States, with significant spending on decorations, candy, and costumes. Halloween has also spread to other parts of the world, where people incorporate their local customs and traditions. Cultural significance. Halloween's evolution from an ancient pagan festival to a modern-day celebration reflects changes in societal beliefs and practices. It has become a time for creativity, community engagement, and cultural expression, making it a beloved holiday for many people worldwide.